questions or card of the day. So we will start with messages for a message for Aries for March the 27th. Hello there, Julie S. Welcome, welcome. Glad to see you in the room today. I think today I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to pull a few cards and see what the cards have to say for messages for the signs. So we're going to start with Aries. Let's see what we have for Aries. Okay, so Aries, your message for the 27th has to do with growing up, maturation, making progress, some kind of growth. Looks to me like you are coming into a situation where on Tuesday you're going to be feeling like you're very excited about the idea of moving forward, moving away from something negative that has been holding you back. And that's really going to bring you into your own strength. You're going to be able to operate in your own creativity and at your highest potential by letting something go that has been holding you back. Now, this something could be a relationship that's been holding you back, but it also could be something really simple like a way of thinking or a thought pattern that's been holding you back. But something that has been holding you back, you're letting that go, and that is letting you, even by the end of the day, feel like you're operating at your full potential. Willie Dog's mama, hello, hello, glad to see you here. Kim Hafner, hey, 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 where are you today, my dear? Kelsey Rice, hello, hello, welcome, glad to see you. Let's do a message for Taurus. Doing something a little different today. I'm pulling cards. I'm not actually showing the cards. I'm just telling you what I'm pulling off the meanings of them. So just shake things up a little bit, keep things interesting, make them a little different than what they have been. Okay, so this is for Taurus. Taurus. It seems like we've already got a little bit of a theme going here. Okay. What's happening? Looks to me, Taurus, like you've had a situation where somebody has been saying some unnecessarily cruel and mean things about you, maybe even to you, some of them to your face, but not all of them. And so I think that what's going on is you are cutting this person out or letting this person go. You're saying, well, you know what? Thank you very much for all the good times before, but it's been a long time since I can remember those, and it's been real, and it's been not so fun. Don't call me, I'll call you. That's what you're doing, Taurus. South Dakota. Oh, ouch. So now you're running again. So you've been out for a week, huh? Almost a week. Today's Monday. Glad you're back on the road, honey. Catherine W. Hello, hello. Welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Pretty soon this ice should be getting out of here. Gemini. I'm glad you're back on the road. That's never fun to be down. First of all, it hurts. And second of all, it hurts the wallet, too. Okay, so for Gemini, what we have coming up for you guys. Okay, so Geminis, it looks to me like you have some things going on during the day where during the beginning of the day, you have some manifestations that you've been wanting in your life actually coming into being and coming through for you. I always like to see that card. That's cool. But later in the day, I feel like whatever this is that's manifested, you're so excited about it, it has you a little bit off balance. So you're having a hard time focusing on the other things you need to focus on during the day as well. And that makes it to where by the end of the day, you're already ready to start looking at, okay, what do I need to improve? What do I need to change? And you're starting to manifest those improvements and changes. In fact, I think you're going to be manifesting finding a better balance for yourself, Geminis. So really, it's a good day. It's such a good day that it kind of throws you off balance. And so you have to regain that. But, you know, I really don't see that as a bad problem to have, guys. Good for you. Hello there, Cancer. You're up next. You need to win the lottery is right. They're not going to have you pay that on the truck though, right? I mean, they should have insurance on the truck. This is for Cancer. Ascend, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Ray Brown, hey, hey. Can I pull off the trouble and cut at the same time? I'm not sure what you're wanting there, Mr. Ray. Let's see, let's see. This is for Cancers. Cancers, it looks to me like some of you are going to be having a really rough day. Now, obviously, this is a general reading, so not everything I say is going to apply to every single one of you. Please keep that in mind. And also, you have free will, so you can change things. I do feel like the day starts, Cancer, with you realizing that there is something that you were dreaming about. Basically, you had dreams or hopes or plans. This can be like a relationship that you're dreaming that it'll do really well and progress really well. This could be maybe you went on a job interview and you're hoping that you really get that job. It could be something along those lines. But there's something that you're really hoping for, really dreaming for. And I think that you get news about this towards the middle of the day, and the news is not the news that you're hoping to hear. And I think that leaves you feeling a little bit blue during the day. So it has the potential to be kind of a rough day. Sort of depends how you respond and how you react to what comes up. Okay, so that's for you, Cancers. Insurance will cover it, thank goodness. I am feeling fantastic. Thank you, S. Sand. Let's look at Leo, Leo, Leo. Leo, Leo, Leo. Can I pull off the trouble and cut at the same time? Oh, that's because you think I'm trouble. I forgot about that. Mr. Ray Brown thinks I'm trouble. I can pull off the trouble and do my job at the same time. Except I don't really think I'm trouble, so I don't have to do much work on that one. Lanice Jones, hello, hello, welcome. Glad to see you in the room. Thank you, S. Sand. This is for Leo. Marianne Grant, hello, hello. Glad to see you in the room. Okay, Leos, what you guys have coming up here? Okay, so for the beginning of the days, Leos, I do think you're going to have a choice that you will be making, and it will be between good options. There really won't be a bad option for you to choose here. And as you go through the day, you're coming into your strength. You've got your groove on. You're feeling good about yourself. Your self-esteem is good. You're handling things well. It's really a nice way to go midway through the day. At the end of the day, whatever the goal or target is for you by the end of the day, I feel that you have accomplished it. For some of you, the goal or target is actually going to have to do with work. You just want to finish up or do something at work. And then for others of you, I feel like this has more to do with personal things at the end of the day. I feel like some of you, at least one of you out there, is going to be asking somebody to get married to them. I think that if you ask, then you're going to get a nice positive response. So don't shake and tremble too much before you ask. But for others of you, this is just some other type of goal. Maybe you're hoping to have a really nice dinner party and you pull that off well, or you're just hoping to, have a really nice time with a friend. Whatever that is, I see that as being a very positive ending to what's really a pretty good day for you, Leos. Thank you, Linda. I appreciate that. Good to see you too, Ms. Gemma. Glad you all are in the room. Thank you, everybody, for hanging out with me today. I do appreciate it. Let's take a peek at Virgo's cards for the 27th. Not going to do cards every day. I just felt like changing it up a little bit today, making it a little bit different than usual. Different. Virgo. Okay, so Virgos, I think you're going to start the morning learning something new, whether you intend to or whether it just sneaks up on you and you learn it. But getting new information or learning something new, Virgos. The middle of the day, I think you're going to be feeling a little bit alone or stranded. I'm hearing the word stranded. So you may be feeling a little bit alone, like everything is all on your shoulders. But by the end of the day, Virgos, you have a fantastic card. This talks to me about abundance. So you're going to be feeling like you have plenty to do all the things that you want to do by the end of the day, Virgos. Good for you. La da 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 da. So that was Virgos. Who's next? Libras. Libra. Good to see you too, Ms. Gemma. It's good to be here. We have rain. I think it might turn to snow here today. Blech. Pretty soon it'll be hiking weather. Libra, Libra, Libra. Okay, Libras, looks like you have a pretty good day showing up. You've got, oh, one of the other signs had this too. You have a decision that you're going to be making, and that decision is going to be one where you really can't make a wrong choice. I think that you're going to be trying to decide, which way should I go based on which way is going to help me influence the most people for a positive effect in the world. That's what your choice is going to have to do with. Excuse me, in the middle of the day, you have some kind of reunion coming up. Somebody is coming home. Maybe you're coming home. Maybe somebody that you haven't seen for a while. Could be somebody that was just on vacation or maybe did some work travel, could be coming home. Something like that. And then towards the end of the day, I think you're feeling really inspired. You have some new ideas and new things that you want to work on by the end of the day. So really a pretty good day. There's nothing bad with any of those cards. Okay, finally getting warm where you are. Good for you. We had a couple of warm days and now we're back to rain and snow, but that's Colorado for you, especially in the foothills. Tammy Bombay. Right? Who doesn't love extra spending money? This is for Scorpio. Let's see what's coming up for us. Hope I can be objective when I read this. Scorpios. We have 13 people in the room. What a lucky number. Oh, yay. Interesting. Okay. So Scorpio is the first thing that we have coming up. Talks about a loosening up of the belt. So if the budget's been a little bit tight, then we're going to see things start to loosen up towards the beginning of the day. And then in the middle of the day, we have a card that says that we are not working. So it may be that if we have an appointment in the middle of the day, somebody cancels. Maybe we have to cancel. Could be the other person as well. But we're not working. We might take some time off. Towards the end of the day, what we have coming up. I think there's something that we know that we should be doing and we're not doing it. Maybe it's exercising. Maybe it's eating right. Maybe it's contacting our estranged mother. I think we're thinking about it, but we're just not doing anything about it. Okay, so that's for Scorpios. Scorpios. You're ready for spring too? Tammy Bambi, that would be nice. Yep. Spring was kind of already here. We're just having a little intermission for snow again. Ms. Lady J, hello, glad to see you here. Let's see, we're doing message for Sagittarius for the 27th now. I'm doing cards today just to kind of shake things up. Do things a little bit fresh and new. Sagittarius for the 27th. Sagittarius, we see you starting the day having a pity party. You're feeling sorry for yourself. People aren't paying attention to you. You're feeling unrecognized. Unrecognized is what I'm getting off of that. But in the middle of the day, you get a nice message, something about either money or material goods. I'm hearing for some of you, you're getting some kind of tickets to some kind of event in the middle of the day, or you're hearing about tickets to some kind of event in the middle of the day and planning out, okay, how can I fit that into my budget? Because I really want to do that. Some of you are just going to be getting those tickets as a gift. I do show you guys getting a gift tomorrow. So it could be that whatever those tickets are actually a gift to you, or it could be that you're receiving some other kind of gift later on in the day after you have received some kind of positive news about money or material goods. La da 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 da. Right? That's a nice message. Thank you. Those of you who are here, if you don't mind, please share. We've got 3 more signs, and then we're going to be running on into the Reiki. And you guys know how I am. I like as many people as possible to be here during Reiki, so if they have questions, I can answer them for them. Okay, so this is for Capricorn. Capricorn. You're an earth sign. Why is that showing up? Oh, Capricorn, I think you're starting off the day dealing with a very moody person. Normally, they're very logical and sane and level-headed, but they're feeling very moody and grumpy as you start the morning, Capricorns, especially Ms. Capricorns. And then during the middle of the day, there is the rebirth of something. I feel like there may be a project that you had started and sort of put on the back burner. I feel like that is sort of being reborn during the middle of the day. I was just thinking that could even be that could be if you had leftovers and you put them in the refrigerator and then you bring them out and you heat them up. That could be a rebirth, couldn't it? I hope it's not that mundane, but it does show up in the middle of the day. It might be that your lunch is a reborn lunch. It's leftovers. Okay, and then what we have towards the end of the day for you Capricorns is you are getting ready for something. You're preparing for something. Maybe you're preparing to go watch a children's recital, or maybe you're preparing for work for the next day. Something's coming up that you are preparing for. La da dee da, da 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 da. Let's look at Aquarius. Aquarius, Aquarius. Okay, you've got some stuff going on. Excuse me as I wet my throat. Okay, so Aquarius, the first thing that I have showing up early in the day is you are considering a decision that you're thinking about making. And this is going to be more of a long-term decision. Once you make this decision, there really isn't any easy going back, okay? And so you are really thinking about, do you want to make that decision moving forward? The second thing that we have coming up talks to me about that there's something that has really kind of been bothering you and you've been really quiet about it, kind of pasting on a smile, not wanting to rock the boat because you're afraid if you rock the boat, the things will get worse. Towards the middle of the day, you're done with pasting on the smile. You're like, bleh, this is how this really makes me feel. And we need to do something to change that, or I need to get out of this situation, but something has to give here. So that's what I see coming up for the middle of the day for you, Aquarius. And then once we get towards the end of the day, I do feel like you are making a decision about whether you want to keep things the way they have been or whether you want to move forward and create something new and wonderful that you really have no idea how it's going to turn out. It's completely a risk, an unknown risk to go out and do that. I really feel like towards the end of the day, making this decision ties into what you were thinking about earlier in the day about whether you want to make this long-term commitment to something. Now, this doesn't have to be like a romantic commitment. I know a lot of you would like us to just go right there and talk about romance, but this could be a commitment to work or to a project. This could be a commitment to fix up a house or redo your cupboards. You know, this is something that's going to be a more significant type of commitment that you've been thinking about. And by the end of the day, then you're ready to make that decision. Okay. And excuse me, I know that my mic is really sensitive. So if you guys heard me do my little apple cider belch, I do apologize. It kind of snuck up on me. I try to belch with my mouth closed normally. That just didn't happen. So sorry. Jenny Tucarella. Hey, hey. Glad to see you here. What a great name to say. Jenny Tucarella. Okay, so Pisces. Let's take a peek at you guys. It certainly did happen. You're doing apple cider today too? Cool, cool. Yeah, apple cider has enough sweetness to kind of coat your throat and help with that. I water mine down halfway with water though. Good for you, Jenna. Yay, yay. Okay, let's see here. Pisces. I really don't like the first or the second or the third card I threw. Let's just do a redraw. Let's put these away and pretend I didn't see them. Doesn't work like that. Okay. So we see you guys starting the day with some kind of heartache coming in. So this can be anything from seeing something on the news that just tugs at your heart to, maybe a neighbor, gets their dog run over or something like that. And that's hard to see, but something that tugs at your heart on at the beginning of the day, Pisces. And then towards the middle of the day, there's somebody that is trying to pull something off and be sneaky around you. The catch is you know what's up. They just think they're getting away with something they aren't really. And then towards the end of the day, what I've got is you really realizing that it's time to sort of tighten up your belt. So this can be, you know, making sure that your money is there when the rent is due or the mortgage is due, and so not spending as much as you would normally or whatever. It's just the other way that this can be is sort of only letting certain people in emotionally as well. It could be tightening up the belt that way as well for some of you Pisces. Okay, so that's what we've got. My apologies. Right? I hear you, Willie Dog's mama. Sneakity sneaks. All right, let's take a look at Reiki. We need Reiki for 5 minutes for everybody. What I'm going to do is set the intention to help you in whatever benefits each of you the most as individuals. If you would like to ask the Reiki to help you with something more specific, feel free to adjust that intention. Those of you who are watching this after the video has aired, please know all you have to do is set the intention to receive the Reiki energy, and you can get just as much benefit from it as those who are here right now. Okay, so let me get this started. I know what you mean, Willie Dog's mama. Alrighty, so we're starting at 43 after the hour, so we are going to finish up at 48 after the hour. If you guys have any questions about Reiki or any comments about things that you're feeling in your body during this time, this is the best time to post that. I feel like I'm a tour guide. And off to your left, we do see the Reiki energy moving into somebody's left arm, shoulder, and elbow. That has to do with self-care as well as caring and nurturing others. It also has to do with creativity. See, total tour guide. You guys seriously are sucking up a lot of energy. Your arms are cold. I would say, as Sands, you're going to see a shift in perspective around how much you help other people if you're feeling cold in your arms. In fact, you may have helped other people so much with so little recognition for it that there may be a lot of resentment right now around you helping other people. And so that may be, that may have to do with a root that's being removed for you right now or a blockage that's being removed for you. There's a certain technique to get it to focus more on emotional than physical. In your case, Jenny, like if you want to focus it more on emotional than physical, then you just ask the Reiki to focus more on your emotional well-being than your physical well-being. Typically what happens though is the spiritual, the emotional, the physical, it's all tied together. So if the Reiki is working on one thing, it's probably, the root that it's removing to make that one thing work better is probably going to affect more than just the original problem. You're quite welcome, I sound. Fatima Layla, glad to see you here, my dear. What time did I say we're going to finish up at? 53 after, huh? So we've got about 3 more minutes. 48 after. 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. Excuse me. I should have written that down. Right. So I would just ask the Reiki to bring a relief for your emotions. This is a good sleeping day here. It's rainy. The clouds are out. Trying really hard not to yawn because it's rainy and the clouds are out. You like them sometimes? I can honestly say I really don't. I know I had a friend here earlier today and she was like, I hope it snows. I was like, why? She's like, because I don't want my well to run dry. I was like, well, I hope it snows for your sake and at your house, just not here. All right, so that's our Reiki. Let me finish that up. Me too. I'm ready for it to be gone. Okay, we're opening up the floor. I can see you guys are just taking the floor away from me already. Willie Dog's mama would like to have a COD. Okay, Willie Dog's mama, we're doing Lenormand. You've got a house card of the birds. And you have a cover card of the sun. So this tells me, Willie Dog's mama, that you do have some enjoyable conversations that have either happened in your life within the past 24 hours or they will happen within the next 24 hours. Enjoyable conversations. Gemma Croft Baker needs a COD. La da dee da 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 da. Gemma. Okay, honey, you've got the Queen of Swords in reverse. I feel like, Gemma, you may have come through something lately and you're starting to get to the other side where you're starting to feel like you can see light at the end of the tunnel. Does that make sense for you, my dear? Tammy is her mother-in-law upset with her? Is Tammy Bambi's mother-in-law upset with her about something? No, you got a nice solid no. No, she is not. However, it looks like her phone may have been turned off. That's what I'm going to say. Let's see. Lenice Jones, COD, please and thank you. Okay, Lenice. Your COD is the Queen of Foes in reverse. Lenice, there is somebody who has crossed over. This is going to be a male authority figure. So this could be a father, grandfather, uncle, significant other. This could be an older brother even. It's going to be a male authority figure that has passed over, that is around you, Lenice, and is looking out for you. I hope that makes sense for you, my dear. What is coming up next for Ms. Lady J and Sven? Let's see. Let's look at the rest of this week. It's already Monday, so through Saturday for Ms. Lady J and Sven. What's coming up for them? Okay, so looks to me like you guys had high hopes for each other and for whatever it is that you were doing together, whether it was a romantic relationship or otherwise. And lately you've been like, oh, I'm not so sure that I can reach those high hopes with this person. I do see what's coming up next is that you guys are going to have sort of a break in the impasse. You guys are going to return to communication and interacting again, and you're going to carry the relationship forward. I do feel like Sven has a lot on his mind, and so he is turning a lot of things over. He's also looking at what has happened in the past before this relationship started to move forward again. And that is giving him pause to think about how much he really wants this. Like, how serious are you about this? And so that's that. And then the last part of this, so we're looking at the last part of the week. I do feel like there's a little bit of guard coming down as you guys are moving forward. So it becomes a little bit more relaxed energy towards the end of the week for you guys. I hope that helps you. Janae Tugarella would like a COD. Okay, so your house card is the bouquet, Jenny. Your cover card, by the way, we're doing Lenormand for you, is the mountain. Okay. Looks to me, Jenny, like you're having a hard time figuring out what kind of gift to give somebody. Trying to find somebody a gift who has everything already. That's what I've got off of that, Ms. Jenny. Catherine W. COD for you. Catherine W., sometime within the past 24 hours or the next 24 hours, there has been some kind of separation between you and somebody that you care about. This can be somebody traveling for work. This can be somebody who maybe you actually have a breakup. If this is about having a breakup, this is a temporary separation. It's not permanent. The more permanent separation would be the Eight of Cups. This one's just temporary. So don't worry about it. Don't sweat it. You guys will be back together before long. Okay. Did I skip Lenice? I don't think I did a card for Lenice. Okay, so Lenice's card is going to be the last card. Well, we've got cards falling all over the place today. Lenice, Lenice, Lenice. Okay, honey, the card that you got is the Nine of Wands. This is just telling me that you are preparing for something coming up. You could be preparing for an interaction that you're expecting, or you could be preparing for a vacation or for your next project at work, for your next exam if you're going to school, but preparing for something. I hope that makes sense for you, my dear. Sorry, Indifferent Sky, Kim Hefner, Catherine W., Jenny. I need to take off, so I'm just going to read feedback really quickly before I go. And if you guys would like to have a one-question reading, of course, you all know how to do that. Just check out my website, www.amista.info. Julius, that would have been a great question. I hope you can make it back tomorrow. Jane Donahoe, good to see you too, honey. That's a good question. You can hit me up tomorrow, or else you can check out my one-question readings under recorded readings on my website. I'm glad your throat feels a little better. That's awesome. And you can always go back and replay the Reiki part of this if you want to get more benefit from it, honey. Oh, I am looking forward to it too, Ms. Lady J. Wow, she says. Moonbeam Pixie Dust. Hello, hello. Welcome. Glad to see you here. You did with your old friend Ann Cindy. Very cool. Oh, wow. I have my condolences on your old friend dying Saturday. Could be a positive, absolutely. Lenormand, you actually have them almost exactly right, Jenny. If you just add a D to the end of that, then you've got them. The ones that I use are the gilded Lenormand, and I'll type that in here. And I'll even put in the artist name. I don't know if this is the type of Lenormand that you want, but just in case. There you go. Excuse me. You're quite welcome, Tammy Bambi. Wellflower 3, hello, hello. Welcome. Aw, thank you, Willie Dog's Mama. I appreciate that. You're welcome, Lanice. Right? Wait till you're not struggling with the idea anymore, Jenny. That's the perfect timing. You're quite welcome on the Reiki and Different Sky. I hope you found it helpful. You're quite welcome, Estan. You have a good night as well. You're welcome, Jane Donahue. Thank you, Willie Dog's Mama. Peace out, honey. Have a great day. Aw, thank you, Moonbeam. Okay, peace out, Jane Donahue. You're quite welcome, Willie. Alrighty. Everybody, thank you so much for hanging out with me, keeping me fresh. I do appreciate it. It is time for me to get out of here now. If you guys would like to book a live reading, a recorded reading, or a Reiki session, you can find all the information about how to do that on my website, www.amista.am. Of you at some point whenever is right for you. Everyone have a fantastic day.